Alright, so in this problem, I have 2 to the power of x is equal to 0. So, I want to find the value of x in this problem. So for my solution here, first start with 2 to the power of x is equal to 0. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the log on both sides. So now I have log 2 to the power of x is equal to log 0. Now, if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, then I can actually move this exponent b to the front. So this would equal b times log a. So in this case, I have log 2 to the power of x, and I can actually move x to the front. So it's going to equal x times log 2, which is equal to log 0. Now, I obviously want to isolate x here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide both sides by log 2. So then these two cancel out, and now I have x is equal to log 0 over log 2. Now log 0, this is actually undefined, and log 2, this is 0.301. Now, if something's undefined and it's divided by a number, then the result will also be undefined as well, because you can't divide an undefined value with another number, meaning the value of x is undefined. And also, if you look here, you can't actually take the power of a number and make it equal to 0, because no matter what power you take, a number cannot equal 0. So undefined is my answer. Alright, so in this problem, I have x to the power of 3 minus 27 is equal to 0. So to solve this, I'm going to first rewrite, I'm going to first rewrite 27 here as 3 to the power of 3. So now I have x to the power of 3 minus 3 to the power of 3 is equal to 0. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3, this is equal to a minus b times a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So in this case, a is equal to x and b is equal to 3. So now I have x minus 3 times x squared plus 2 times x times 3 plus 3 squared. Now this is equal to x minus 3 times x squared plus 2 times 3 is 6. So I have 6x plus 3 squared is 9. And remember, this is all equal to 0. Now this is going to give me two equations. I have x minus 3 is equal to 0, and I also have x squared plus 6x plus 9 is equal to 0. So for x minus 3 equals 0, all I have to do is add 3 on both sides, and I get x is equal to 3. So this is a simple equation. Now for x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals 0, I actually have to use the quadratic formula to solve this. So the quadratic formula is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So in this case, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 6, and c is equal to 9. So now I have x is equal to negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 6 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 9, all over 2a. Now to simplify, I have negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 6 squared is 36, minus 4 times 9 is 36, all over 2. And now this is equal to negative 6 plus or minus 36 minus 36 is 0, and the square root of 0 is 0, all over 2. And if I simplify this, I get negative 6 over 2, which is negative 3. So my two solutions are 3 and negative 3. Alright, so in this problem, I have 30 to the power of 90 over 90 to the power of 60. So to solve this, I'm going to first rewrite 90 here as 3 times 30. So now I have 30 to the power of 90 over 3 times 30 to the power of 60. Now, if I have something in the form a times b to the power of m, this is equal to a to the power of m times b to the power of m. So in this case, I have 3 times 30 to the power of 60, and that's going to equal 3 to the power of 60 times 30 to the power of 60. Now, I can rewrite this as 30 to the power of 90 over 3 to the power of 60 times 1 over 30 to the power of 60. And if I have something in the form 1 over a to the power of m, it's the same thing as a to the power of negative m. So 1 over 30 to the power of 60, that's going to equal 30 to the power of negative 60. And now, I can put this as 30 to the power of 90 times 30 to the power of negative 60 over 3 to the power of 60. And if I have something in the form a to the power of m times a to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m plus n. So in this case, I have 30 to the power of 90 times 30 to the power of negative 60. So this is going to equal 30 to the power of 90 plus negative 60. And now I have this over 3 to the power of 60. Now 30 to the power of 90 plus negative 60, well, that's the same thing as 30 to the power of 90 minus 60, because a positive and negative make a negative. And 90 minus 60 is 30, so I have 30 to the power of 30 over 3 to the power of 60. Now 3 to the power of 60, that's the same thing as 3 squared to the power of 30. And 3 squared is equal to 9, so I have 30 to the power of 30 over 9 to the power of 30. So now if I have something in the form a to the power of m over b to the power of m, this is equal to a over b to the power of m. So this is equal to 30 over 9 to the power of 30, which is equal to 10 over 3 to the power of 30. So this is my answer. Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have 3 to the power of x plus 3 to the power of x plus 2 to the power of x is equal to 5. Now what I'm first going to do is I'm going to factor out 3 to the power of x from our left-hand side. So now we have 3 to the power of x times 1 plus 1 plus 1. Now this is equal to 5. Now 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So now we have 3 times 3 to the power of x is equal to 5. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 3. So now we have 3 to the power of x is equal to 5 over 3. Now I'm going to take the log of both sides. And whenever I have a logarithm in the form log a to the power of b, I can actually move our exponent here, b, to the front of the logarithm. And this is known as the power property of logarithms. So this would be equal to b times log a. So now we have, I'm actually going to move this x to the front. So now we have x times log 3 is equal to, now log of 5 over 3 is the same thing as log 5 minus log 3. So now I'm going to divide both sides by log 3. So then these two cancel out, these two cancel out, and I'm left with x is equal to log 5 minus 1. And log 5, sorry, is for log 3. So now the value of log 5 is equal to approximately 0.6990, and the value of log 3 is equal to 0.4771. So now if I plug these in, I get 0.6990 over 0.4771 minus 1. And this means that x is equal to, if we simplify this, this would be equal to 0.4651. So this is our answer.